Muchachos y muchachas, did you guys know that Ghislaine Maxwell had a nephew that worked under Hillary Clinton at the State Department? Well, I didn't. And I thought that that was really, really interesting, especially given light that there were just so many different connections and timelines that overlapped, different administrations such as the Clinton administration, Obama administration, and the timeline of the friendship of Ghislaine, Epstein, and the Clintons. I kind of wanted to illustrate that out for you all because when I find something interesting, I'm pretty sure you're going to find it interesting. So with that being said, we're going to just take a little deep dive down this tiny rabbit hole and take a look at this relationship and timeline. With that being said, hold on to your butts, secure your wigs, stay right there. We're going to go through it. All right, so let me preface this video by saying that the nephew that we are going to overview, that is Ghislaine Maxwell's nephew, should not be harassed, berated, or any of that, guys. I don't even question this guy. I just question the timelines and the connections that got him the position he got. But please, by no means, don't do any of that. We definitely don't want to harass people. I just think that these little connections are interesting when I see them. Okay, so anyway, let's start from the top. Isabel Maxwell, that happens to be Ghislaine Maxwell's sister. She married a man named Dale Ghislaine and made together a child named Alexander Ghislaine. Now, Alexander Ghislaine went off to college, and as soon as he graduated, he started working for the Hillary Clinton campaign. And this was about a year, September 2007 to June 2008. And his online working profile states that he researched and drafted memos, briefings, and policy papers for the candidate, senior staff, and news media on a wide range of domestic and foreign policy issues, prepared for more than 20 debates. Okay, so going from a campaign policy associate working under the Hillary Clinton campaign, he actually went off to work for the U.S. Department of State. Now, he started off as a special assistant and then moved off to a chief of staff at the Office of the Assistant Secretary of State, the Bureau of Near Eastern Affairs. Now, a lot of people were questioning this, like, it seems a bit obvious that he would have gotten this, connection through Hillary Clinton. He obviously got that job immediately out of college with no experience. And so many people did question this, but then there was somebody who responded back to the Daily Beast who actually did a piece on this and said this: a State Department spokesperson told the Daily Beast that Ghislaine served as a staff assistant from May 2009 to June 2012. The Daily Beast could not confirm whether the role was in fact gifted by the Clinton administration by Hillary Clinton, but a friend of Ghislaine told the Daily Beast that Maxwell played no part in introducing Ghislaine to Clinton or recommending him for the jobs with the former First Lady. These are false allegations against a talented and qualified public servant, the friend said. And it could be true. I don't know if this is true or not, but people are suspecting because Ghislaine Maxwell did hang out so much with Bill Clinton, and we'll kind of go into some of that timeline as well. But I also want to make you guys aware that Isabel Maxwell, his mother, Alexander's mother, is actually a member of the World Economic Forum. So there could be some sort of connections there too, or he could have just earned this position altogether on his own. Who knows? Anyway. Now, as it would be, his name did pop up in the WikiLeaks emails that were leaked out to the public. It says here that Giulaine's name popped up in a collection of Clinton emails via WikiLeaks. In November 2011, Assistant Secretary Jeffrey Feltman referred to his special assistant, Alex Ghislaine. Feltman mentioned that Ghislaine again in January of 2012 email, according to the leaks. It is also suspected that he returned back to the Hillary Clinton campaign trail in 2016 for her presidential run. Now, all of this is very interesting timing because obviously Ghislaine Maxwell was indeed at least buddy-buddy with Bill Clinton to some extent, even if it was just on trips. If you guys haven't seen my video already, the Africa trip that they took, please go watch that because I kind of went a little deep dive on that. And yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell, Chris Tucker, Kevin Spacey, Epstein, obviously, because that was his plane. They all went on this trip that was philanthropic. That was in 2003. So there was definitely some timeline stretch. Not only that, Bill Clinton actually, or his White House, at least his White House staff, welcomed Epstein from 1993 to 1995. So there's a long stretching relationship there, but not just that. In July of 2010, Ghislaine Maxwell actually attended Chelsea Clinton's wedding. You can see her pictured here. In July 2010 was within the tenure of Alexander Geraci's position held at the U.S. Department of State, as well as Secretary Clinton at the time. And isn't that interesting, because Alexander Geraci held this position at the U.S. Department of State before Chelsea Clinton's wedding and was working with Hillary Clinton before Chelsea Clinton's wedding. So it's interesting that Ghislaine Maxwell is spotted at this wedding in 2010, years after he's held this tenure and position. So it just goes to show and illustrate the long range of relationships and friendships that seem to intermingle between the Clintons, Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. I know that this was a very quick video, but once again, when I find something interesting, I know you'll find it interesting. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much. And hey, if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell on the notifications. I'll be back with more, but bye.